Hello everyone and welcome to our second quarantine diaries. Lo and behold, the UK has announced lockdown as of yesterday. Not entirely unexpected, I'm not gonna lie, but it still felt a little bit weird. One of the things that I find really helps with kind of keeping stress to a minimum and keeping things as normal as possible is having some sort of a routine that keeps your day fairly normal. So today I thought we would take you through our daily lockdown routine.
We usually get up at 7:15 just because it feels marginally less intense than 7 and get ready for the day. I find that getting dressed and ready each morning rather than staying in your PJs is the way to go. It signals to your brain that it's time to get stuff done.
Alexa, play BBC Radio 4 for the latest updates on Corona.
Here's Radio 4.
Everyone is banned from leaving their homes for most of the time. Only shops which sell the basic necessities or offer vital services can stay open. People can only travel to and from their places of work if they can't work from home. The measures were announced by the Prime Minister in a rare broadcast to the nation from Downing Street last night.
We grab our coffees and usually smoothies and take them to our respective desks, and then it's time to get cracking with the day's work. I like to kick off by reviewing my tasks for the day before I log in and get on with it. We're both on the phone a lot, which is why we don't work in the same room. Around lunchtime, I like to do a little tidy up, just to keep the flat looking relatively civilized, before cooking up yesterday's leftovers for lunch. Jack and I will eat lunch together if we can, whilst Jack throws some seriously questionable moves, and I shake my head in general disapproval whilst trying not to join in.
We're gonna have to schedule calls because having a walk in the middle of the day is proving more difficult than you might imagine. Important to stay fresh throughout the day, a little mindfulness such as a bit of a game, and of course a little bit of tea. Getting pretty tired now in the work day, so just need a little bit of something to keep me going. A bit of tea, a little biscuit maybe. The only thing worse than having no milk is having no oat milk. This is a small disaster. I'm gonna make tea really rubbish from now on if we've got no milk.
After a little afternoon tea break, it's back to work. The flat starts to get pretty dark by then. It doesn't face the best direction, so we get the mood lighting and heating on. When I'm done with client work for the day, I get on with editing our We Film Things videos, which is what you're watching now. This involves editing, voiceovering. Note the super useful hand movements here, which I'm sure would have added loads to the story if only you could see them.
What I'm gonna do now that I've got the bulk of my work done for the day is also an activity that wouldn't usually be in my routine, and that's just take an inventory of all of our food. We were not those people who started hoarding food when the apocalypse happened. I don't wanna be ordering things that we don't need, but I want to be very mindful of the stuff that we've actually got. With that in mind, I've made myself a little list. Yes, it's a spreadsheet. It's called the Apocalypse Food Inventory, and it's gonna have the type of food, if it's fresh, dry, or canned, just to indicate how long it'll last, the food, the quantity that we have, and whether or not it's running low. And that way we just know how much food we've got left. Yeah, let's get to it. I think it means I'm gonna have to go through all of the cupboards.
When we're done with work, it's time to get our butts moving. We try and get some form of exercise every day, whether that's a workout, yoga, or a run or walk outside. We are allowed to leave the house for that, as long as we stay away from all other people. And then it's time to cook up some dinner. We've taken to recreating some of our favorite takeout meals, mainly because we can't get them right now, and so we're obviously craving them. On this particular night, we had ourselves a little fake Chinese takeaway, sweet and sour pork, complete with prawn crackers and everything. Because we're terrible humans, we usually watch Netflix whilst eating dinner. I know it's super bad, but right now we're in the midst of Mr. Robot, and it is so good.
We're about to make some banana bread because we have some bananas that are about to go off. We don't have any milk, so we can't have our usual breakfast, which is a smoothie in the morning. So we're gonna make some banana bread and have that for breakfast.
Exciting news.
What did you just do?
Take him down.
Ooh, it looks good.
Are we done?
I think it's done.
Okay.
Right before bed, we usually have a little chill time, which is whatever activity we might feel like that day.
I'm just about to get ready for bed, but before I do that, I usually just set my tasks for the next day in Notion. Notion's like my favorite productivity app. It's really good, especially if you're like quite a visual person.
I just pull tasks from my weekly to-do list into my to-do list for the next day, and that way I'm at least theoretically ready to hit the ground running in the morning.
We're gonna go to sleep now, and that is a full day in quarantine. Probably not that different to yours actually, so yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Bye. See you in the next quarantine diaries. Thank you for watching guys, if you did watch this.
If you made it this far,
If you made it this far, then thanks.
then you are in the depths of quarantine because you have exhausted Netflix.
Yeah, you have
Amazon
literally
Prime,
nothing else to
the
watch.
rest of YouTube, and you've landed at this.
I'm
Our
so
lives in
sorry.
quarantine.